kalcio. Meron ding vitamin B3. Nakikita ito sa mga mamahaling mga serums na kilalang nagpapabilis ng pagpapaputi ng balat. Kaya naman ang White Rose Papaya, clinically proven magpaputi in as early as 7 days. With regular use, papaya puti, papaya fast. Yan ang White Rose Papaya.
Starwax, Starwax, wax. Starwax, Starwax, wax. Always remember, sa paglinis, pakitawin ang sahig. Mrs. Starwax, Starwax, wax. Kitang na to the max.
Starwax, ang #1 floor wax. May waterproof formula. Buhusan man hin tubig, balik ingat lagi haponan sa loob.
Starwax, Starwax, wax. Kitang na to the max, max, max.
Starwax Floor Wax, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
Kayo ay nakikinig sa tunog ng bayan. Aksyon Radyo 819. Ang tunog ng bayan, ang nangunguna sa balita. Balitang pinakamalakas, pinakamaaasahan, pinagkakatiwalaan. Isyo at komentaryo, musika at show. Sa dramas at sa serbisyo publiko. Aksyon Radyo, ang tunog ng bayan, ang nangunguna. Ang tunog ng bayan, Aksyon Radyo 819. Ang nangunguna, ang tunog ng bayan. Kaya't sama-sama tayo sa Aksyon Radyo. #1 AM station sa Eastern Visayas.
Tabihan ay sangkay, oras nahan, Hiruhimangraw la. Kaupayan, ngan karatan, karayganhan hitabo, paghihingadayan.
Declare unto five John Paul II
Ano man
say,
hindi iton, baga maupay naman laliwat hiton nakadahamas Starless nga waray hiya.
Honestly, it almost looks like a tsunami.
It is great to be here at Fort Aksyon, but I'm here in the Philippines to
Mark Xavier Uyales, Journalist Doctor niya pag-graduate at
Unfortunately, that most of those who did not attend the meeting are the ones that are complaining.
Ay man nga napitan nasod o kalibutan pa man. Diri kita malulusutan. Aton pag-iistoryahan. Bulik kayo ni Sangkay. Dinhila, ang aton taramdan, Hiruhimangraw la. Nganya na, ang iyo, program host.
O pingakulop ka sangkayang kumusta ito naton mga suki, Webes nga adlaw, salit adi kita, nagkakahampang didainin naton na Hiruhimangraw la nga tarandan. Upo di dito natin mga katugbang ha engineering. Ako Louie Quebec nga na adi ito namon pangumusta. Hinaot pa unta nga baga maupay iton aton dida tagsa-tagsa nga mga kahimtang in the sense that waray ha aton may mga sakit, mga pirag-ilba nga mga kabutangan nga maghahatag hindugang nga mga kabaraka nga dito naton na mga pamilya. Kung sakasakali man dakita yung sugad nga sitwasyon, sana adto kamo hiton na kabutangan nga maaram kamo kun haing kamo makadtungan, maaram kamo nga mabubuligan kamo dito. Damo itong mga programa ito naton gobyerno nga pwede kita baga makaangbit hingguti ay nga bulig orasin sugad ini nga kasigpitan amo nga ni iton if I may say so iton nga AX dirihiya limited lang dahit mga kablas, even millionaires. Even mga manguluhin, mga ahensya, nakaka-avail ito kay iton essence of emergency in defined hiya iton crisis nga aton kinamumutangan na talaga naabot iniya nga punto. Nga bisan pa kumbaga paunan o kita nag-inandamon, paunan o taton mga trabaho, posisyon, would somehow say that may ada kita na hititipig, ito mantain nauubos, nadideplete, oras nga aada kitahin mga pareho hini nga kabutangan. Again, sa rin ko pa, hinaot pa unta, nga waray ka, o diri ka mo aadahin kabutangan nga masigpit good, And an ato nala, baga iampo, nga tagang kita, hiton grasyahin kusog, tagang kita hin grasyahit pagpaid, ngan pag-ilob, kay basi kita, makapadayon pa, hiton aton mga panlimbasog, bisan pamangkundanay, haroy, adi kita, na atubang permihin mga kapakyasan. Again, sa rin ko pa, tidahin niya na nga aton na pagkahampang, adi manggod kita hiton na tangpi, hanaton pag commemorate, hanaton na Yolanda experience, Super Typhoon Yolanda. I know, ngayon na naman nga mga panahon, mabubuhi na liwat ang mga kapaitan, nga aton inagian, aton mga sering pa frustrations, but diri ko liwat pwede diri hingadayan an aton success. An aton mga sering paman kalipay bisan pa kun nakada kita lumidhan kaantusan kakurian kay diri naton na angay igbaliwaray an mga talagudti nga mga kabutangan nga naghatag aton higayon nga manhibaro an aton pag-antos nga nakabulig kita diri lahat kalugaringon kundi nga dihan aton mga igkasitaw ito nga kakontra mo hiya for the longest time pero hadto nga mga takna nothing was there other than iton essence and sense to help survive, help yourself and help others. Mga sugad dito nga sitwasyon, mga inspirasyon amot sinisiring nga aton kinakaptan well, kumbaga may daman nimo istorya i-share kay by providing that it aton di mga kabataan would somehow realize that bisan pa kun may mapait kita nga kabutangan, it's not the end of it. Diri pa ito katapusan it kalibutan. In fact, we will never know kung paglipot naton hini nga eskina, the best is yet to come. Diba? Well, like I said, pud ko dito naton mga katugbang ha engineering ako'y Louis Quebec, hinaot pa unta, kaput naton niya na. Iton grasya tikang ito naton makagarahom nga haaton panlimbasog, we will be victorious. Alright, sige. Yan ang kulop kumbaga natipig ang pipira dida hiton investigasyon han quad committee ngan usahan aton dida napuntuhan inihiya nga sitwasyon. However questionable, rare or justifiable an practice usa inihit aton tatagan bugat yan nga kulop ito ba nga mga pareho hini nga mga sitwasyon diri ba kita angay nga mag-ino-ino hin maupay ngan una santanan iton aton ipabawbaw it aton kalugaringon safety it aton kalugaringon kataluwasan iton aton kalugaringon pagpuno iton aton meter stick parahin eksakto parahin safety aton kalugaringon. Well, itakon din kasi ginsisiring inihiya ba nga punto yan na hiton quad committee investigation hiton kamera nga bagabahin hini nga sitwasyon normal it makarawat kain envelope nga may kwarta. Nga waray paman dida nga esplikasyon tatagang kahituhin kwarta naka-envelope. Dati medyo baga kinalasan kita kay bangin inila baga sugadla. You remember naging pahayag ni Undersecretary ansyahan hini nga nagpahamtang Undersecretary Gloria Humamil Mercado. Amo ito niya ang nag-aasoy Anyway, nadugangan na liwat ini nga mga pagtugan. Other than una na iniliwat nga gintugan hinini Asek Resti Ucias ang kanang DepEd Director ng Bids and Awards Committee Chair. Nadugangan liwat iniya naging na statement ininayana kan DepEd Accounting Chief Runa Catalan, and we heard kan Michael Poa ang spokesperson han Vice President nga dati han DepEd saying nga karawat gihapon hiya hini nga mga sinubri nga salapi all coming from the same person Asek Sunshine Fajardo. Well, sige daw la otrohon ta balikan ta ini ngan na iton baga sitwasyon kasumpay hini nga investigasyon amot ako ni si share ha iyo dida hini nga aton pagkahampang yan nga kulop pahinumduman oras alas 5:09.
This time check is brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, maker of world-class quality Pride detergent.
Aksyon! Radyo! Champion Detergent para less time sa labada, more time sa pamilya.
Para hit pa oro-otro nga ulol, Eskilan.
Champion Detergent para less time sa labada, more time sa pamilya.
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang.
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
Dahil ang unique toothpaste, may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay masalada, Max Protectado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga. Max Protektado pa Unique.
Max Alaga, Max Protektado with unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
Makikanta sa next song natin. Hatid ng Champion Detergent. Sa Champion with Quick Wash Technology, less time sa labada, #mamadaming time na sa pamilya.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time. Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na! Playtime with bunso kasi may champion na. Present lagi sa school pag champion sa laba. Gumimik with ate dahil may champion na. Lambingan with happy. Champion ako dyan. Kung gustong mag-shopping, dapat mag-champion ka. Mag-movie marathon, mabilis lang maglaba. Kung gusto nyong mag-swimming, tara mag-champion na. Lahat ng gusto nyo, mamadaming time. Tanggal mancha sa damit ni tatay, t-shirt ni kuya, mabango na rin. May quick wash technology ang champion. Family bonding ng priority ko. Salamat sa champion! Champion na! Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time. Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Tikang number 1 Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Tanggaling-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste ko. Pritong ulam na masebo, plato o kaldero. Tanggaling for everyday.
Amo ito kon Smart and Dishwashing Paste. May double tanggaling formula. Tanggal galing ang sebo ngan bakterya.
Bahid para walang bahid, linis fantastic sa metal at plastic. Number 1 ko to. Tanggaling-galing mo, Smart dishwashing paste.
Heavy duty limpyo kada pahid. Smart Dishwashing Paste. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
May right med ba para sa allergy?
Check.
May right med ba pampalakas ng resistensya?
Check. May right med ba para sa body pain? Check. Kaya huwag mahihiyang magtanong at hanapin ang check ng right med.
If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Right Med. Pag may check, that's the right one. The right one is Right Med.
Bueno, sige nga di kita. Ito na aton di baga plastar ig susurusurumpay nga kabutangan. While aton kinuha tikang hini nga quadcom, tikang iton ira dalagan, iton ira investigasyon. The purpose is, one of the biggest purpose din ni naton, if only to emphasize rin ko pa, nga dapat kita, ito naton ginuhuna-huna, aton anay, kalugaringon safety. And then, kay di ka makakabulig hay ba, kung diri ka ikaw may kapasito dida. Diba? Oo. So, kung consider na nimo safety, masunod dito. Iton ulingag nimo para hiton iba. Diba? In terms, sini nga aton istoryahon, sige, ansyahan nito nga baga nagtugan, ikaw, Undersecretary Gloria Humamil Mercado, dahil ito nga investigasyon, and if you remember, di man na niya pagpahayag, kaparte an iya ginbasa di dan iya affidavit.
My name is Gloria Humamil Mercado, and I have dedicated over 40 years to public service in the government of the Philippines. In my last year with government, I serve as the Undersecretary for Human Resource and Organizational Development of the Department of Education. I was appointed as DepEd Undersecretary by President Marcos, as recommended by Vice President Sara Semerman Duterte in 2022, and I assumed office in August of 2022 and February 2022. In February 2023, I was designated as the head of the procuring entity of DepEd. As one of the signatories of DepEd's checking account, alongside Undersecretary for Finance, Annalyn Sevilla, I signed checks related to all funds, and recall that some of the checks that I signed amounted to 37,500,000 pesos. Between February 2023 to September 2023, I received a total of 9 envelopes labeled Hope. My concurrent position on DepEd during that time. These envelopes were handed to me mostly by Assistant Secretary Sunshine Fajardo, which she says came directly from Vice President Duterte. What she would typically say as she hands the envelope. It would appear that I received this envelope by virtue of my office as Hope. Attorney Fajardo is the wife of Edward Fajardo, who is the Special Disbursement Officer. Although the exact date evades recollection, sometimes during the course of my tenure with DepEd, a member of my staff informed me that an inquiry was made by one of our officers in the field that Mr. Fajardo had made inquiries about the bank accounts of several individuals and if divulging such information to him was permitted. My office confirmed that it was upon the instruction of the Office of the Secretary. Evidently, it would appear that regional directors and other employees on the field would also receive sums on top of the regular salaries. Sometimes in October 2023, as the likelihood of a bidding failure for DepEd computerization have become apparent, I was approached, by Attorney Monsayak, and he suggested in the presence of other officials who was with me that the bidders should just discuss among themselves. Mag-usap-usap na lang para hindi masayang yung pera ng 2023. I firmly asserted that the procurement must be implemented and conducted in strict adherence with the rules. Sometimes in the 3rd or 4th week of October, I was summoned by Zulaika Lopez, the Chief of Staff of the Vice President and Undersecretary of OBP. I was informed that I should tender my resignation effective that day. I refused to resign and I insisted on departing from service through voluntary retirement. The timing of my meeting with Ms. Zulaika struck me as more than coincidental. It gave me the impression that my candid responses was the real reason behind the push to relieve me of my office. It was as if I had become an unwelcome obstacle, despite simply doing my job as Hope and Undersecretary of Human Resources of DepEd. Prior to my meeting with Ms. Zulaika, there were other undersecretaries and assistant secretaries who were summoned also and were also summoned, all of the same purpose of informing them that they should tender their resignation effective on the same day. I signed my affidavit.
So amiton baga naging statement nga bahagi naman naging baton mismo hanaton Vice President Sara Duterte in saying nga diri iton hiya nag-resign, actually gimpapatalsik hiya. If you remember aniya press con nasa ring an naton Vice President.
Gloria Mercado is a disgruntled former employee of the Department of Education. She was let go because of loss of trust and confidence sa Office of the Secretary. Una niyang ginawa, well, hindi ko alam kung anong nauna, pero naka-strike 2 siya sa akin. Ang una niyang ginawa, nag-solicit siya ng 16 million pesos sa isang kumpanya on paper using my name without any authorization from the Department of Education. Bibigay ni JC sa inyo mamaya yung papel. Nakalagay doon. Pangalawa, noong nag-school visit ako sa Cebu, merong lumapit sa akin na teacher. Sabi niya sa akin, Inday Sara, masakit sa loob namin na mga teachers kami na nasa field. Tapos merong humahawak ng teacher items na wala dito sa aming probinsya o wala dito sa aming region. So, pinakwento ko siya. Iyon naman yung purpose ng aking mga school visits, diba, sa iba't ibang lugar naman sa. Sabi ko, one-on-one tayo, kwento mo lahat sa akin. And then it turned out, ang HR mismo ng Department of Education, our Undersecretary, took a teacher item from Region 7, nilagay niya sa central office for a non-teaching task. Ginawa niyang executive assistant niya. Ang apelido nun, Villar. Meron niyang paper trail. So, nung bumalik ako sa central office, tinanong ko, totoo ba na meron tayong teacher item galing sa Region 7 na nandito sa atin? Totoo daw, nasa HR. HR pa mismo ang gumawa ng parang injustice sa teachers namin sa field. So on that second point, hindi ko na pinalampas. Sinabihan na siya na there is loss of trust and confidence. And you should go. And then she said na, pwede bang mag-retirement na lang ako instead na paalisin ninyo ako. Kasi ang tagal ko na, matanda na ako. And then sinabihan siya, okay, sige. You go. So she's a disgruntled former DepEd employee. At yan yung dalawa na rason kung bakit siya pinaalis. May papel yung 16 million na solicitation niya. May papel yung teaching position sa Region 7 na kinuha niya. In my experience sa kanya, ayoko, factual lang ako ayoko atakihin yung pagkatao niya. Pero when she was HR of the Department of Education, meron kasi akong time dyan for our USEX and ASEX na hindi execom. So, pinapapunta ko yan sila kung sino man yung merong concern, sino yung may problema, pumunta kayo sa akin, mag one-on-one tayo. So, one of those times na one-on-one kami, siniraan niya yung isang USEC, isang ASEC ng Department of Education. And bago pa lang kami nun. In fact, pag alis ko, 2 years lang kami, very, very new. Na nagulat ako. Kasi HR ka eh. Pag HR ka, hindi dapat ikaw yung mag-cause ng away-away sa loob ng institusyon. Dapat ikaw yung maging peacemaker. But siniraan niya yung isang ASEC and isang USEC sa akin mismo. And nagulat ako. Why attack the ASEC or the USEC sa kanilang pagkatao? Hindi naman trabaho. And then, ganun din ang ginawa niya. Nung umalis na siya sa Department of Education because of the 2 points, lumipat siya sa Senate.
There, in part, amo ato ang pagsayod han na Vice President. Kung kay nga nahigawas, dida ngan kung kay nga disgruntled dan ira term, nga dahini nga opisyal. Well, at that point, masaring ka probably kay ada iton na akusasyon, ada may paper trail siring pahan ma Vice President, diba? So masiring kita, posible ko dada, no? Until, di na. May mga subsequent na nga mga statement claiming that they too have received hini nga mga envelopes with money. Nga bagahin yan nula nga igin nahahatag, nga di, hiton na mga hira nga mga opisyales, no? So, ada iniyaya na nga sitwasyon. Sige. Sa pwede naton i-emphasize ito na kamatuuran nga nakakakarawat hira in envelopes nga itsulod kwarta. Although klaro-klaro la nga istorya, di rin nasering waray kabalyo ito at that point nga ginat. Kumbaga simpleng tatagan ka la. You will come to realize nga I have been I possibly I have been good. Kay may nakakarawat ako nga regalo na gift. Anyway, sige. Another, ang pinaka, usahan highlight good did ining investigation relative to that envelopes of money. I-share ko iyo. Mahuman ining pahinomdom.
DYVL Aksyon Radyo Newscast. Ang balitang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, maker of world-class quality pride detergent.
Unom nga mga pesales ang Office of the Vice President kan anay education officials inigimbutang na manggod ha ilaromhin immigration lookout bulletin. Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Rimulya in nagperma haton Nobyembre 6 o hadi nag-agi ini nga adlaw han ilbo kontra kan OVP Chief of Staff Zuleika Lopez, Assistant Chief of Staff and Bids and Awards Committee Chair Limuel Ortonio, Administrative and Financial Services Director Rosaline Sanchez, Special Disbursing Officers Gina Acosta and Edward Fajarda, Chief Accountant Julieta Villa del Rey ng Anay Department of Education Assistant Secretary Sunshine Chari Fajarda. Ang pito in nagbaliwarayhan sa PINA tikang ang House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability nag-iimbestigar han ginaaligar diri sakto nga paggamit han pundo han OVP sugad man han DepEd hailarom han pamunuan ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Ini nga ilbo nagmamando iton immigration officers nga maalerto iton mga otoridad kumbaga ini nga mga tawo magsari pagbaya iton nasod pero diri ininhira makakapugong nga makalakat din ha Pilipinas ini nga mga pinanngaranan. Ano oras natin? 5:23.
Champion Detergent. Para less time sa labada, more time sa pamilya.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Champion Detergent. Para less time sa labada, more time sa pamilya.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Si Mommy at si Washing Machine believe sa Pride Washing Machine Detergent.
Hello, Washi!
Hello, Mommy!
Laundry day na naman! Ready ka na sa mancha, chocolate, putik, libag?
Kaya yan ang Pride Washing Machine Detergent. May triple stain-away formula. Tanggal ang makapit, madikit, at malupit na dumit mancha. Easy ang labada.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon.
All you need is pride. All you need is pride.
Pride Detergent, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
May bago na nga energy! Nga tanan bago! Best ever Enervon, Enervon C+. Powered with zinc, vitamin C, vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 12, at vitamin E. Nga tanan bago! Best ever Enervon!
Enervon Z+.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z+. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Mamimigay na naman kami dito sa MBC ng 1 million pesos!
Sa isang malinis na papel,
Ilagay ang iyong name, age, address, phone number,
at pirmahan.
Ipasok sa loob ng isang white legal-sized envelope.
Kalaki pangalan man sa mga required proof of purchase o POP.
at sa labas ng envelope ilagay ang
MBC Millones.
ang POP na ginamit at ang MBC station na iyong sasalihan.
Ihulog ang inyong entries
Sa mga drop boxes na matatagpuan sa MBC station sa inyong lugar.
Sa DZRH,
Love Radio, Yes FM,
Easy Rock,
Aksyon Radyo.
Manalo ng hanggang 1 million pesos sa Grand Draw at libo-libo pa in cash prizes.
sa 10 weekly draw sa mga MBC stations nationwide.
Just manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones, MBC Millones. Just manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones, MBC Millones.
MBC Millones is brought to you by Pride Detergent, Smart Dishwashing, Shield Bath Soap, Unique Toothpaste, White Rose, Charm Fabcon, Star Wax Floor Wax, San Miguel Pale Bilson, Yakult, and Cobra. See posters or visit our Facebook page for more details. Promo period is from October 27 to January 10, 2025. Drink responsibly. DTI Fair Trade Permit Number FTEB 204567 Series of 2024.
May right med ba para sa allergy?
Check!
May right med ba pampalakas ng resistensya?
Check! May right ba para sa body pain? Check! Kaya huwag mahihiyang magtanong at hanapin ang check ng right med.
If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
RightMed. Pag may check, that's the right one. The right one is RightMed.
Adoy, maulo-ulo na akong ulo.
Greg, may work pa. Iba-Jessic mo na yan.
Medicine largo? Bangin may maraot na epekto.
Iba ang Biogesic. Most doctor-prescribed brand sa sakit ng ulo at lagnat.
Oh! Mahirot nga.
Jody Santa Maria po. Sa sakit ng ulo o lagnat, Biogesic agad. Alagang Unilab yan. Paracetamol is a generic name of Biogesic. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Balik kita ngan adi den usapa nga baga similar. Diri gud la baga as in pareho nga instance amo na ini ang pagyakan naman. Hande ped accounting chief Runa Catalan dida ito nga interview or rather investigation nasiring ini he Miss Runa Catalan head hiya hiton accounting department han DepEd.
I think once again, Mr. Chairman, it's like to put on record na inamin po ng Chief Accountant ng DepEd na she never bothered to check the authenticity, the correctness of such liquidation report, Mr. Chairman.
Sir, excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am, please.
May I correct the word not bothered? That I did not bother to check the completeness of the documents. During that time, no matter how, maybe, this is the first time ngayon may cash advance ng confidential fund, but I was made to sign it. So,
You were made to sign it. By whom?
Ma'am, meron po akong isang tanong. Nakakatanggap po ba kayo ng envelope kay Asek Paharta? Yung totoo po, ma'am. Remember, you are under oath. Aside from your allowance, from your regular budget, nakakatanggap po ba kayo ng envelope just like Yusek Mercado and Director Osias from Asek Paharta?
yes, sir.
Magkakano?
Minimal amount lang po.
Which is, how much po?
It's not even,
Magkano po?
it's 25,000.
25,000. How many times po? If you could recall.
9?
Ilan?
9 times.
9 times. From what month up to what month? Let me guess. From February to September?
I think so, sir.
Those 9 envelopes you received is a form of pressure on your part or on the part of the same person that asked you to sign. Miss Catalan. Am I right? Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
Maybe, Your Honor.
No, it's not maybe. It's yes, isn't it? Am I right?
Maybe, Your Honor.
Am I pressuring you now? Am I pressuring you now?
I'm so nervous right now, Your Honor.
Ms. Catalan, for the information of everyone and the chair and this honorable committee, siya po yung isa sa mga pumirma as the head of the accounting department unit.
Comsec, nakapag-oath na po ba si Miss Catalan? Ma'am, Miss Catalan, nakapag-oath na po ba kayo? Last hearing, nakapag-oath na? Okay. Yes, please continue, Congressman Paduano.
Ma'am, are you still with the DepEd?
Yes, Your Honor.
And please tell us about your present position in DepEd.
I've been the chief accountant since 2010.
Until now?
Until now.
Until now. So, you're aware of this liquidation report that was submitted by COA to this committee. And your name was affixed in this liquidation report. And you have a signature on this liquidation report.
Yes, sir.
So you're aware.
I am aware of the face copy of the liquidation report, but the supporting documents were not presented to me.
So it was not presented to you, you just signed it?
It was,
You're the chief accountant?
yes, sir, but it was just a formality that it should be covered by the liquidation report. But
No, but supposedly you're the chief accountant, you have checked.
But per joint circular, sir, it was stated that the liquidation report plus the supporting documents shall be submitted by the disbursing officer direct to the ICPAO without any presentation to the chief accountant.
Yung ICPAO po, saan po department under yun?
COA, yung Intelligence and Audit Office ng Intelligence and Confidential Funds.
COA, do you confirm it?
CR break lang po si Attorney Camora, sir.
So, okay. I will wait for Atty. Zamora. So, ma'am, are you telling this committee na ministerial lang yung sa'yo?
Come again, sir.
Are you telling us na ministerial lang po kayo? Pumirma kayo dito without looking at the liquidation?
Honestly, yes, sir, I will say yes.
Oh, di may problema. Because if ever a case will be filed against dito po sa liquidation na may problema, pumirma ka dito, di part ka ng case.
But then again, sir, under the joint circular, it was clearly stated that the documents and supporting documents to the liquidation report shall be directly submitted to the COA. And it means that it will not pass through the accounting.
Oh, GMC, COA, pakicheck nga, shall.
May we know from the representative of COA to be clarified as on the matter?
Your Honor, based on the documents from our confidential team, the liquidation report that was signed by Ms. Catalan, certified supporting documents complete and proper as the accounting unit. But then, if looking at the joint circular, it's stated there that the liquidation report in Annex E should be signed by the SDO, the accounting unit, or the SDO, meaning SDO Special Disbursing Officer who was given the cash advance of the confidential fund, the Special Disbursing Officer. So if she was not the SDO.
Ano po yung sinicertify ng accountant?
When she signed the liquidation report of the 37.5. Certifying that the supporting documents complete and proper.
So paano po ninyo sasabihin na complete kung hindi naman niya nakita? Could you please clarify us? Paano niya sasabihin na complete ang isang dokumento kung hindi naman niya nakita yung loob?
Ms. Catalan.
Parang hindi po yata match.
Your Honor, it has to be Ms. Catalan who will answer such.
Ma'am, how can you certify something as complete and proper if you did not verify what is the content of the documents?
Sir, it is a standard procedure that every liquidation document should be covered by a signed
No, but
liquidation.
that is common sense eh.
Yes, sir.
Paano po kayo magse-certify ng isang dokumento na complete and proper nang hindi nyo nakita? Hindi po ba kayo nagtaka na nagse-certify kayo ng isang dokumento na complete and proper pero hindi nyo naman nakikita yung laman ng loob?
Unfortunately, that was the case, sir.
Did you bother to ask the legal department or the COA na bakit kailangan dumaan pa po sa inyo? Bakit nyo kailangan i-certify ang isang bagay na hindi ninyo ini-inspeksyon o tinitingnan?
It was one of the requirements, sir, and I was made to sign that document, unfortunately.
Have you ever asked, why are you being given an envelope?
Yes, sir. I asked her. But
What was the answer?
it's just an allowance from the Vice President.
Was that?
It was just an allowance from the Vice President. Actually, I asked allowance.
Is that liquidated, or is that recorded, or is just given to you? Because it's a bit different when you say allowance and it's just an envelope given to you. Am I right?
Sir, the first time I received it, I honestly asked Aksyon, Ma'am, is it part of the confidential fund? Sabi niya, no. It was just an allowance from the Vice President. So, for me, honestly, I received it, knowing that it was not part of the
Who gave you
confidential
Who gave you the envelope?
ASEC, Sunshine Fajarda.
Who requested you to sign the accounting report?
It was also ASEC Shine Fajarda.
Therefore, if it was ASEC Fajarda who requested you, as you said, to sign, and she is also the one that gave you the envelopes, would you not think that it's a form of pressure on your part?
Your Honor, at the first giving of the envelope, I honestly and asked Aksyon if it is part of the confidential fund. Sabi niya, hindi, this is just an allowance from the secretary. So I trusted her word for that. And without any thinking, it was really part of the confidential fund, honestly on my part. So I received it honestly on my part without any, it was part of the confidential fund.
I am saying this to you because alam mo, talagang my heart goes out to you, Miss Catalan. You know, I think it would be those 9 envelopes you received is a form of pressure on your part or on the part of the same person that asked you to sign, Miss Catalan. Am I right? Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
Maybe, Your Honor.
No, it's not maybe. It's yes, isn't it? Am I right?
Maybe, Your Honor.
Am I pressuring you now? Am I pressuring you now?
I'm so nervous right now, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, Miss Catalan, ikaw po ang accountable dito. Ikaw ang kawawa dito. You do not even need to protect those that gave to you the envelopes. Because the fact is this, when the rule in the Vice President's office is no gift policy, she would think that to be corruption. Oh, therefore, yung pagbigay ng allowance sa'yo is actually subtle bribery.
But according kasi kay Attorney Shine during that time, it came from the secretary and who was really just maybe, he was just grateful dun sa performance namin. So I considered it not really a form of bribery. Or I was not pressured to sign the liquidation voucher, but I was requested to sign it, sir.
Ayan, emphasis talaga. She was not pressured, she was requested, but gintatang doon niya nga kumarawat hiya ito. Nga, envelope of money. For no reason, nga baga apparent. Although, may daniya ginhatag nga mga justification by the same person, Asik Sunshine Fajardo. Sige. Ano ba, itong baga, hakabugusan hini nga kabutangan. Remember, dirila iton hiranga duha. Attorney Michael Poa, nagsiringgi hapon nga kumarawat hiya hini nga kwarta, hini envelopes, pero an iya ko no thinking, kay danay hiyaman personal nakakapagawasin kwarta, hit baga nabulig ngadto, aw iya na laging consider ko no nga iya, pagbalikan niya kwarta. Diri sugad an explanation han DepEd Director nga and head hiton Bids and Awards Committee Resti Osias. Hiyagihap tinatagan hito nga envelope of money nga kinarawat niya. Again, coming from Sunshine Fajardo. Anyway, dida hito nga kabutangan nga di kita hiton usah nga baga igimplastar dida ini nga quadcom investigation an pagpanginsayod ngan pagdig-on hini ni Congresswoman Jinky Luistro. Pagbalik kita naton Hiruhimangraw.
Maulan man, no worries na amoy kulob ang damit.
Charm Fabcon, bangong kumakabloom, tanggal amoy kulob sa bango ng Charm.
Charm Fabcon with Bloom Fresh technology kills 99.9% of kulob-causing bacteria tested. May aroma burst pa of thousands of flowers and berries.
Ang sampay sa loob, no amoy kulob.
Bangong kumakabloom sa Charm.
Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
Easy lang. Enjoy lang sa lakbay. Di mo mamamalayan. Ang layo na ng narating mo. Parang Tanduay. 170 years ng matibay. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Makakarating ka rin. Taas baso ng Tanduay. Drink responsibly. Pasiyahin ang selebrasyon. Ilabas ang Tanduay. Drink responsibly.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time, Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology. Less time sa labada, more time sa pamilya.
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan.
Paulit-ulit ang pain? Mag-Skelan. Sa Skelan, ang galing gumalaw. Long-lasting bisa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko. Pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan. Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Pagbalik din nga aton niya na pagkahampang hininga kay nakulpan ito naton Hiruhimangraw la. One of the many nga baggagin alin susunod ang detalye dida hininga mga transaksyon kasumpay hininga confidential or intelligence funds coming from the DepEd and gingasto parahin aktibidad dida hana kampanya usahan mga programa han DepEd asya inin napuntuhan hinin ni Congresswoman Jinky Luistro and adimanan kaparte hana interpellation dida hini nga bagay pamatian ta.
The Chair would like to recognize Congresswoman Luistro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I wish to express my frustration along with the other members of this committee for not being able to ask questions to our resource speakers from the office of the OVP. I just hope that they realize that the committee is providing them an ample due process, an avenue for them to be able to refute, to belie the findings that we have established already. But they prefer not attending the hearing rather than giving their due explanation to all the issues which have been raised already. Mr. Chair, after the last hearing of the Committee on Blue Ribbon, the Vice President held a press conference, although apparently she did not address squarely the findings that we have established already. Among others is the huge cost of rentals for the safe houses, most especially the 16 million confidential fund that was used in 11 days for the safe houses. Second, the confirmation of Attorney Osayas with regards to the receipt of DepEd envelope payola, which has been testified to already in the previous hearings by Yusek Mercado. And third is the denial of the AFP of having received any fund from the DepEd with respect to the Youth Leadership Summits and the information and education campaign which were conducted. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, there's one remark of the Vice President which indeed captured the attention of this representation. Since we're having some technical problem, let me share with you what she said during that press con. She said that the DepEd Confidential Fund ay ginamit para magbigay ng impormasyon sa militar at sa local government units kung saan dapat gawin ang youth leadership summits at ang information education campaign. First of all, Mr. Chair, I find it really strange. A civilian office like the Department of Education is the one which will be providing a confidential information to the military and the LGU with respect to national security. Hindi po ba baligtad ito, Mr. Chair? Because it is indeed the mandate of the AFP to promote and secure the national security and interest of our country. Pero dito po sa naging pronouncement ng ating Vice Presidente, she said, ang confidential fund ng Department of Education ay ginamit para magbigay ng impormasyon sa militar at sa LGU kung saan dapat gawin ang Youth Leadership Summits at ang Information Education Campaign. Mr. Chair, I wish to invite the attention of the committee to the certifications that were issued by the AFP and were submitted by the DepEd to COA in support of the utilization of the DepEd Confidential Fund, and the same provides YLS and IECs are conducted to prevent recruitment of teachers and students by terrorists and insurgents. May we request Attorney Camora to please confirm kung ito nga po ba ay nakasaad sa certifications ng AFP.
That is what is contained in the certification, Mr.
So you
Chair.
confirm?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And having said so, Mr. Chair, we must understand that there are 4 existing programs of DepEd. And I wish to know also from COA, sang program po ba pumasok ito? Because we have to understand that each program has their corresponding expenditure of the confidential fund. Can we please flash each program along with the corresponding expenditures? The program includes counterinsurgency, abuse prevention and control, anti-illegal activities, and anti-extremist or terrorism activities. Ang bawat programa pong ito ay may kanya-kanyang expenditures ng confidential fund. And if we can show this table, the table shows that for counterinsurgency program, first quarter, DepEd spent 2 million, and second quarter, DepEd spent 2,050,000. The second program is abuse prevention and control within schools, and expenditures for first quarter, 2.130 million. Second quarter is 2.370 million. Anti-illegal activities, first quarter, 1.5 million, and second quarter, 1.7 million. And for anti-extremism, first quarter, 1.8 million, and second quarter, 1.8 million. I understand, Mr. Chair, that the YLS and the Education Information Campaign has to fall in any of these programs. And considering the purpose that was indicated in the certification submitted to COA, I wish to believe na ito pong mga YLS na to at IECs na to ay part ng counter-insurgency program. Tama po ba ito, Attorney Camora?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
And having said that, Attorney Camora, ang total expenditures po for the counter-insurgency program is only 4,050,000 pesos, when the amount utilized is 15,540,000 pesos. Mayroon pong nawawala 10,490,000 pesos. Saan po kaya napunta itong diferensya ng nasabing amount?
So asyat iya baga pagplastar. But in all of this, hikita ba, ang punto ko kasi diri man mabalik ako ba siyahan self-preservation. Kedua, dapat kita nagkikita hiton na ang pinakamaupay, diri kay patakas lang kita kay aada kita hito nga bentaha nga sitwasyon. Didahan tanan hito nga baga plastada. I just hope nga adi good man it tinuod nga pagplastar hini nga hulagway, and that we will come out better, much better dida hini nga aton na panggobyernuhan in all levels, dida iton nga sitwasyon. Oo, gusto ko lang i-share and emphasis dida hiton accountability, dida hiton responsibility na sana amo good man it mga bibit-bit dida hini nga kabutangan or dida hini nga mga investigasyon, dida hini nga mga pagbuyagyag. finally, adi ibalik ko ito nga part of the statement ni Congresswoman Luistro.
Mr. Chair, in conclusion, I wish to believe that the confidential fund of the Department of Education was not properly recorded at its best, or misspent, or misappropriated at its worst. It is the humble submission of this representation that there is a prima facie case of malversation, and in addition, an apparent case of breach of public trust. For us to be able to know whether there is malversation, 4 elements must be present. Number 1, there must be a public official. 2, he is the custodian of fund. 3, the fund must be for public purpose. And 4th, the public official took, appropriated, misappropriated, or consented, or through abandonment or negligence, permitted another person to take them. For the information of the public, ang malversation po can be done intentionally. We call it dolo, which is with criminal intent. And it can be done as well by negligence. We call it culpa, or by negligence. In other words, with or without criminal intent. If the 4 elements are present, which I believe they are present, there's a prima facie case of malversation. With respect to the breach of public trust, this is the violation of public's confidence in a public officer's ability to serve with integrity, impartiality, and in accordance with law. Public trust is mandated by no less than the fundamental law of the land. That is the Philippine Constitution. We wish to express our utmost trust and confidence to the 19th Congress of the Philippines in addressing the apparent infractions of our rules on malversation and breach of public trust. And to the Filipino people, Mr. Chair, rest assured that this committee will legislate the necessary laws to safeguard not only confidential fund, but all public funds. As likewise, we commit to recommend the filing of the necessary actions against people found liable for committing these infractions. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Again, ito naton dida hope nga ini nga mga realizations after hini nga mga experiences ngan mga pagbuyagyag, sana magpahamtang hineksakto nga paghingitahing kabaguhan ngan hostisya. Nandiri kay, again, doble-doble nga kaantusan it katawhan Pilipino after hini anuman. May agi, waray. May epekto, waray. With that, we'll pray para hinostisya. Insugad good man hini nga kabutangan. Tugtuban sunod nga higayon, mauping ang kulop, haiyong tanan.
Iuhin batian ang programa Hiruhimangraw la! Ang taramdan parahan iyo hayahay nga kakurulpon. Panungdong bulik kay ni Sangkay. Salit tugtubiton sunod ngay gayon hiton aton programa. Pagkirita kita din ha Hiruhimangraw la!